Hi, guys. Sorry, I needed a drink. Okay, so I'm going to get right to water. And Pisces, you guys got 3 6s. Now, I know that sounds bad. It's really not bad. Oh, come on. Why is it when you want to try to find something real quick? I should have looked it up beforehand. 3 6s indicate completion of a project or cycle. A goal has been achieved and there will be reason for celebration. Okay, now, let me find the ones at the... these right here. Okay. Now, I got a new chakra tarot deck. Hi, girl. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start out with those. I will admit, up front that Cancer is a little bit iffy this month, but I do know a Cancer, and they are kind of having a bad time already. We're not even in September. All right, now, so your first card, if I can talk right, Miss Vicky, the Ace of Swords. This is your red chakra. And this is all about advancement and protection and reclaiming. The Ace of Swords, I think, and no matter what deck, pretty much means that things that grow. Ideas that grow, other things that grow. Now, how we look at this, good news or bad news, and I got you the wrong card. Oh, no, that's right. I couldn't get you both cards. Okay, gotcha. All right, in the challenge, you have the 10 of Cups. Is Cancer? Okay. Oh, it's going to be a lovely month. So the 10 of Cups with yellow in the challenge for Pisces does talk about new beginnings, destiny, maybe new home, harmony. When I say challenge, it just means that there's a few things in here that some of you will be difficult to get to that point. It depends on where you are in your spirituality plane. The next one, and that's like, again, as the challenge. And the next one for number 3 is for the next 30 days, along with the number 5. And so I have the Devil and the Death card. Now, the Death card is not death. It's transformation. It's one door closes, another door opens, things like that. So right now, Pisces, your lower vibrations, jealousy, self-deception, cheating, any of those things could be going on right now. And then your higher, with the Death card, the transformation is the higher self endings. Maybe there's an illness. That could be mental or physical, which maybe that's what's causing you to cheat or feel jealous, or, maybe you're not feeling good enough anymore. But universal understanding is going to be the key there. And again, it's all about your spirituality plane. All right, now, I chose the 6 of Wands for your power card because, again, the 6 of Wands, and no matter what deck you're looking at, is actually a very good thing. So fulfillment, victory, praise, adaptability. So you're looking at this 3 to 6 months out, but Wands are about 6 days to 6 weeks. So quite honestly, any of this bad stuff, it depends on you, how fast you want it to move along. Your for and against card is the Knight of Coins. Okay, so the for and against card is like basically everything that September is going to be kind of based on for you guys. But there could be a very lucrative deal, you figuring out you're very skillful with something, honorability, maybe you did cheat, but then you feel the need to be honest. Okay, look, I'm not telling anybody not to tell someone, but what I am saying is don't do it to make yourself feel better. A lot of times when we cheat, we tell that person because we think it's going to make us feel better. So don't do it with you in mind because it'll turn out horribly. You want to do it with them in mind. We also have the 7 of Coins at the end. It is part of the crown chakra. It's tenacity, strength. Could be a crossroads, what to do, especially if you find some of this stuff out. It could be male, female. It doesn't really matter. Both sides can cheat. But it also means progress. Okay, so basically what's going to happen here is you guys are actually going to get somewhere as soon as you allow the vibration to let you do so. Your spiritual vibration, the universe as a whole. Now, I will say this. Most Pisces, and maybe not every one of them, but most of them, are star seeds. Okay. Well, what lights you up? Okay. Well, a star seed is technically from another planet. Okay, so you've been someplace else other than Earth. You know, you're one of those what everybody would go around calling an alien, which is fine because it's not a terrible thing or a bad thing. It just means that you searched yourself out, and you're on a double mission. You actually want to make the world a much better place. You're here, and you want people to listen to you so that they'll actually go, look, this is not right. This is what I need you to do. And if they don't listen the first time, that's fine. Once a person hears what you say, eventually they have to hear what you say. Now, 2 cards came out here, Universal Love and Sacral Chakra. The thing that scares me about Universal Love, and 44 is a power number, but the thing that scares me about the Universal Love is that sometimes those involve Neptune relationships. And Neptune is the planet of illusion. So I just, kind of need you guys to keep that in mind. Look at things, try to look at people for who they really are, not what you want to see. But universal love, the frequency of the universal love activates the connection we feel to each other, to our planet, and to the whole of existence itself. Hey, Miss Melanie. And number 2, which is your sacral chakra. The frequency of the sacral chakra, the orange flower of life, supports our ability to flow with our desires and stimulates our creative power to manifest success and abundance in our lives. So that's good. That's not bad. Now, you also have strategy. I decided that since Cancer's was really kind of messed up, and I haven't looked at their love cards. All I know is what I drew from their the chakra tarot deck. All right, so strategy. Maybe there'll be a signing of a contract. Maybe there's something you're going to need to write down. Again, this could go back to, look, think of whom you're telling. Okay, if you've cheated on somebody, think of whom you're telling. Not because it makes you feel better, but because you're going to think of them. All right, now, the map maker of destiny is all about free will. Now, there's going to be people that sits on the other side, and they're going to say, but we always have free will. No, you don't. Okay, but the most important decisions in your life are all free will based. Okay, so it says authentic purpose, inspiration, and free will. And right now you're making choices in your life that will impact your future, Pisces. And it will also take you turn destiny into fate. So just know that right now, this month, that's what you're doing. Okay? Choices are very important for you this month. The angel of healing is who is going to be there. Again, I'm not telling you to not tell somebody that something, bad happened. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying be very careful how you do it. All right, the angel of healing sounds like it will be needed for a lot of Pisces this month. This is a good card. This is really good. So you're going to have somebody that's going to help you think these things through. All right, so now we're down to money. Money, money, money. All right, it is safe for you to receive. The more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world. Sometimes people think that, if they only ask for this amount, this is going to be a good thing. Or, well, I don't really want to take that from you, so I'm not going to. By doing that, you're showing the universe how much you really care about yourself. Now, you stop, think about that for a second, because you asked for something, they sent you someone, but now you don't want to take it. They'll stop doing it. Just a heads up. 6 of emotion. Memories can fill your heart with many emotions. It's important to remember your past accurately without seeing it as better or worse than it was. People you used to know may return to your life unexpectedly. Children could be an important issue, or you may need to reconnect with your own inner child. And sometimes we need to do that because Pisces, and technically anybody, because all we really get to thinking about is the consequences, and we forget about when we were younger and we didn't realize what consequences were. Not in that manner. All right, Pisces. This is cute sometimes how different, signs can get the same card. All right. So I've got religious factors in the love life this month, but it's in September for you. So it means your love life is influenced by religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay. And I also have tried to be a rainbow in someone else's cloud. All right. So basically you're helping someone else. This really does, I'm sensing a pattern here. All right. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. That's so cute. When I was a little kid, I used to do that. Kiss a tree. I didn't know why then. Sorry, I dropped a card. I was getting at one with the universe, I'm guessing. Now, there will be boundaries. Now, boundaries, it's kind of self-explanatory. It's just what it is. But not necessarily in the way that sometimes we consider boundaries. Like, we need healthy boundaries. We need boundaries that sort of set the tone. Somebody may want to draw a line in the sand, or maybe somebody wants to take a break. Try to be strong enough to allow that person to let that happen. Or maybe you're in a new relationship and you're like, well, okay, so you being out with the guys for that amount of time, or with the girls, I don't like that. So, just be open to sharing things, discussing things. Be in the present and dream of the future. When you dream, everything is possible. How true is that? And be authentic. Be real and true to who you are and how you feel. So, love life doesn't sound terrible. Just means September is going to be a little bit of a trying month for people. Saturn, I think, is giving people, a little bit more kick in the pants, unfortunately. $12.30. All right, Cancer. All righty. Okay, Cancer. Let's grab your pile. Let's do the energy card first. Ooh, patience. I think you guys are going to need a lot of that this month. Patience. And the keeper of the scales. Fairness and balance. Yes, that's a Libra thing, but we have to remember that we also have a scale that we have to balance. We also have to make sure that our life is balanced out. All right, and I really think that this month is where Cancers are going to have to try to do that. They're going to have to try to figure out what they did, or when they did it, or what's going on. Hold on here. All right. All right, so I do have just to give you some hope. It isn't all bad. We have the Four of Wands here. And this is in your 3 to 6 months, but it's a timing card, so it's really only 30 days away, 4 days to 4 weeks. So just, to let you know, yes, I'm about to read some things, but there is hope. Okay, so the first card is the card of piercing truth. The Princess of Swords. Spying, exposure, perseverance. It's the heart chakra. Maybe there's been some things that you've been wanting to know about, and you are finally strong enough to go figure that out. I will tell you this, in the challenge, you got the Strength card. Strength can be a blessing and a curse, only because it gives you the courage to look, but it also is something that is hard to find sometimes. The next card, which is in the next 30 days, is the Eight of Cups. And we also have the Five of Coins. The Eight of Cups in the next 30 days is painstaking, your reputation, freedom, grace. So you may be trying to stake your reputation on something. You may be painstakingly going after something or looking for answers or trying to figure out how. But this is the card, the Five of Coins as well for the next 30 days is the card of moving on, hardships, hunger. Now you have to remember that we have the Four of Wands, but the timing card throws that as well into the next 30 days. That's homecoming, reunion, expansion. So you can wallow in this in this stuff if you want to, Cancer. Let me read the 9th and 10th card as well. But you need to remember ultimately that this is where you end up. Butterflies are transformation. Emeralds are one of the best, stones you can come across. But I also have in the for and against denial, being closed off, fear, withholding. Maybe you found some stuff out and now you have the Nine of Swords, which is insomnia and grief and defeat and despair. Again, I know it sounds terrible, but once you guys face up to and hit this stuff head on, this is what you get. Okay, so it's time. Saturn and Pluto and Uranus is all saying, you know what, we're not playing this anymore. We're not doing this anymore. It's time to kind of open up. And the card that I got, and I need you to understand this as well, it says the ever unfolding rose. It's cracked open. And we know that a rose is beautiful, but it says it's happening for you, not to you. For you, so you can move on, so you can get, this is like the light cards, like you can figure out, exactly where do I got to do, where am I going to go, like, okay, how I move on from here gets me this. And you have to admit, this is a beautiful card. Remembrance. The frequency of remembrance supports our memory of anything that we have gone through as a soul embodied, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. So there could be dreams that you may have, it looks like Indian feathers to me, but there could be dreams and stuff that you have that you're like, wait, was that me? Like you remember it so strongly. And then the answer to that could be yes. And you're water sign, you're psychic, remember? You got it. Career angel. So it sounds like more like career for you this month, Cancer, than love. Love is figuring things out. The career angel is going to help you find a job or a promotion or whatever you've got going on in there. Maybe you're trying to start a business because one of the money cards is unlimited ideas. Your mind is one with God's infinite mind. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas, guaranteed to bring blessings. All you need to do is take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come to fruition. You can't coast anymore. You can't, you really have to sit down and make a plan. We're going to figure this out. Forgiveness is an important part of healing. And you know what? People don't think some of this stuff has to do with getting money in, but I promise you it does. Because this is the other money card. It said forgiveness is an important part of healing. Forgive yourself and those around you for any mistakes of the past so that everyone can move forward. Grieving is a normal part of life. Ask your angels or those you love to help you move through the process quickly so that you can get back on the path to joy. Remember, we talked, that's exactly what your cards say. Work it through, do it quick, because the quicker you do it, the quicker the happiness part of it comes in. All right, let's flip over our love cards here and see what we have. Oh, this makes sense. Okay. We're going to do the Divine Feminine first. It was upside down, though. Which means that if you're a woman, even a man, you could be a man. We all have masculine and feminine. Okay. In a past lifetime, which we know we were already talking about, maybe we weren't all the feminine that we could get. Maybe, monastery or covenant, or maybe, parents taught you to not really be you sexually. We know back in the olden days that a woman really had to be careful. A guy could go do what they wanted to do, but so what they want you to do is to really get in touch with your divine feminine. We're going to turn this around, okay? And yep, we see a tata. Some of them are like that, unfortunately. Spend quality time together. Maybe one of the things is your spouse says, we don't spend enough time together. What's wrong with you? I want to see more of you. Maybe they'll give you an ultimatum. But here's why. It says, I have found the one that my soul loves. Sorry, I was trying to kill a skeeter gnat. So there's some of you with new relationships that you could, like, you're tugging at someone else, which is where all this grief comes from, and maybe you're with somebody else, and maybe you do cheat, and sometimes just feelings are cheating as well. I just want to, throw that out there. Emotional is still the same as cheating. A lot of guys will tell you no. A lot of women will tell you no. No, it is. But it says listen and talk to each other. Also, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. If you're not with the one you're supposed to be with, Cancer, fulfill that karmic thing that you're supposed to do before you just rush out. Because I promise, it's not always greener on the other side. We may think it is, but it's usually not. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. That's a tree too, but she's not kissing it this time. Okay, so sounds like some, decision time for Cancers to get to the other side, to the other realm. And I don't mean in heaven. I just mean to, fix what they need to fix. Do what they need to do. Because I promise you, if you don't, the universe is going to do it for you. All right, Scorpio. After that, I'll take questions if you have any. All right, Scorpio. Your first card is the Ten of Cups. And I'm just going to go ahead and start right in that. Now, that's a new home, it's destiny, it's happiness, it's new beginnings. I went ahead and grabbed, this is Ten of Cups in just about every deck. It means the same thing. In the challenge is the Ace of Swords. This is also a good thing. Advancement, protection, reclaiming, things growing. It's the red chakra. And the Ten of Cups is the yellow chakra. Just, in case anybody didn't see that. Your next 30 days is Temperance and the Wheel of Fortune. So I would have to say out of the water, this is probably, it's not that Pisces was bad, but this reads pretty well. Okay, Temperance, fulfillment, destiny, guiding others. Maybe you have a friend that's a Cancer and they look to you for help. Factually, I know that that's my daughter and her friend. Okay, now, Wheel of Fortune in the next 30 days as well. Compassion, surprises, unforeseen events, destiny. So you've got some things that are coming that are destined. I don't know why you'd want to change that. You really can't once it's destiny, but it doesn't mean people don't try. But it really looks pretty good here. I've got the last card. So let's just do it. All right, Princess of Wands. All right, and it's the green one, so it's your heart chakra. Independence, loyalty, and this is your 3 to 6 months. It would probably take that long. And rebellion. I don't know what Scorpio doesn't get rebellious. All right, at some point in time. Your for and against is the moon. All right, again, as a water sign, psychic prophecy, fearless, self-trust. That means that you have faith in yourself if you come across one of those things. Who just joined us? And then at the end, you have the Seven of Wands, which is your crown chakra. Resolve, faith, leadership. Like now could be. Like you may start your sentences out with now could be. Like what can be now? There could also be some harassment and gossip. maybe somebody won't like the advice that you give. Like maybe that other spouse or partner won't like the advice that you hand over. Well, you weren't doing a very good job. We'd do something. Alrighty. Okay, so let's do this energy one. Oh, the Angel of Strength. So quite honestly, Scorpio, like this is, so far, this is really not a bad month for you. You've got the Earth, and we know there's a lot going on with Earth, especially with the strong hurricane, and it looks like it's going up to South Carolina now. So, let's just send a shout out to anybody that's going to be in the path altogether and wish them a prayer and many blessings. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change. So, you've got some things going on too. Like, that's like a mirror that's kind of all cracked up and your lips is in weird places, and you need to align some things. And there's nothing really wrong with that. Again, angel of friendship. Okay, that's the angel that's got your back. So you're going to help friends probably a lot this month. And if your life is in really good shape or you're really happy about your life, Scorpios, try not to be overzealous, because Cancers are going to be going through a good bit till they get to the better side. The Earth card is the frequency of Earth activates our deep connection to this physical plane by showing us the beauty of all the aspects of Great Mother and revealing the more ethereal spiritual aspects of our nature. So you're going to be learning universe things, what's going on, where you need to go. Oh, and the Arrow Master, things you've already shifted things into gear. Stuff you've asked for, they may have to go around trees, through rocks, but it'll get there. Hitting the mark, intention, now detach yourself from it, because you will get it. Abundance mindset. If you think of this is the money cards. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you, because it's in the future. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. So you can go around imagining that you have, let's say $75,000 in your checking account or something, or you may go bigger, it doesn't matter. And that's there. And just imagining that in your mind sort of makes you feel more stable, more comfortable. 6 of Abundance. Heaven opens its loving arms and pours abundance onto you. An unexpected gift is on its way. Accept it with gratitude and humility, knowing that you'll have a chance to return the generosity by giving to others in the future. Consider volunteering for a charitable organization, which that would be a really good thing. You would get good things back tenfold there. All right. Now, Scorpio, it looks like some in the love life could have a little bit of an issue. If a person says, don't be afraid of loving someone who doesn't want you, okay? Maybe it's going to be later, or maybe this person was just supposed to teach you something. But either way, I don't feel like it's a bad thing, and it won't be very many of you, but it could be some of you. All right, chemistry. So there will be a very strong magnetic attraction to people, your spouse, maybe somebody you see on the road. Well, okay. Some literally could be on the road. I said that for a reason, obviously. Power. And this time we have a man and a woman, and she looks like she's got the upper hand. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So, this goes with this and this. Life isn't going the way that you want it to go, but they don't want to get divorced or they don't want to break up for whatever reason. You can say that you have the power. I have the power to fix this. I have the power to change this. You have the gardener. Maybe it needs more cultivation. Maybe you need to go see a therapist. And just maybe, it just needs a little bit of, I'm going to say the word plowing. The union of hearts. A love connection defies explanation. And these are twin flame. I used this as a background for one of my cards once, and it was actually pretty cool. So it's a twin flame kind of love, but in twin flames, a lot of times there's resistance, and that person doesn't know yet that they really do love you, even if you know that they do. So that being said, yep, there'll be a lot of chemistry. Maybe only one of you feels it at the moment. Now, this isn't for everybody. Like for Scorpio, maybe you have a relationship with somebody and you know factually that they care for you. So don't overthink it. Don't overdo any of that. Okay? All right. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and move along. All right. For shame. Plowing? Well, literally, that's what the guy's doing. He's like using his hoe, but I didn't really want to say you hoe. I didn't want to do that. So, how are you doing today? Miss Melanie, if you want to ask a question, go ahead. Are you doing okay, Miss Vicky? Are you kind of like breathing a sigh of relief? I'm sure you guys might still get hit, but maybe not as bad. I haven't really looked. I'm going to watch the news in a little bit to see what's going on. Yeah. But it looks like I'll still be down that away. From the 14th, I think, to the 21st. In Panama City. Yeah. You guys got really lucky. Vicky, Melanie, sorry. You got a question? If not, I'm going to go. Let me just draw you a fairy card there, Miss Vicky, just because you came on here. Dreamer. Your dreams have chosen you. Find fulfillment in pursuing your destiny. This is the magic of life. Very nice. Take that dragon and go with it, baby. All right. So tomorrow I will do fire. I'm doing them in the order of, where we're at in the calendar. So since Libra was after that, I did that. Love you bunches as well. So she must have stepped away from the computer or something. So, all right, guys, thank you again for joining me. You have a wonderful rest of the evening, and I will be back tomorrow afternoon with fire. Hopefully it's in the afternoon. If not, it'll be evening. You guys have a good day. Any blessings?